Getting kids to enjoy reading can sometimes be difficult, but there are steps that parents can take to make it become more of a habit and less of a chore. Joining us this morning is licensed social worker and president and CEO of Daniel Memorial, Jim Clark. Thanks so much for joining us again. We love having you. So it's something that kids have to do, so why not get them to enjoy it, right?
That's absolutely right. You know, you begin by modeling. Everybody has to model that. But teaching children to read and having them enjoy reading is such an important thing. Research indicates that those kids who become most successful in school are good readers. And we also know trying to make kids read is not the way in which to go, because that can be counterproductive as well. So there are little techniques and little tricks that parents can use.
Is some of the problem that parents run into is what they want their kid to read? I mean, why not let them read something they're interested in, right, instead of trying to force a book on them?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. What you want to do is encourage reading, and you don't want to force it. And there's little things you can do. One of the things, children are small, so books should be present in the house. And certainly if you have toddlers or you have young kids, having them at their eye level, a basket of books, or having books in the kitchen. Displaying books around for children is a really good way. And as you identified, making sure that kids enjoy certain things that they're reading. That's why comic books are still good, you know, even though my parents said, you know, you can't, that's just, you know, garbaging up your mind. But Sports Illustrated, there are all kind of different books or magazines for children at different levels. One of the neatest things to do is to get an interest in a movie that relates to a book. Maybe it's Winnie the Pooh or something of that sort, and you can kind of relate that to it. Another important feature to do, too, is to read to children. Because when you're reading out loud, and you can kind of make it animated, and you can knock on the door when we're talking about the spider or the three pigs or things like that, it's a way to get them interactive and excited.
And you can have them read to you, too.
Absolutely. Reinforcing that, having them read back to you is just a beautiful way. One of the things I tell parents that they really need to do is, we all like ownership of things. Give kids books. Have them start to build their own library. Make sure that they have it easily accessible. And of course, we always say you need to have a reading time. Nothing that's mandatory. Let them read for their pleasure. You set the example. You don't do bills or you don't watch TV while it's time for the kids to read. Everybody kind of reads together.
Bring them to the beach, hand them a book.
That's right.
All right, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure. For more information and resources on helping kids and families, we've posted a link to the Daniel Memorial website on news4jax.com. Just click on the Scene on 4 tab and look under Weekend Headlines.